This is the this is the this is the this is the
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Say It Right, an emergency program that will help strengthen your language skills. Have you been feeling unlucky during your studies? Is it about time that Lady Luck helped you with your English grammar? Then fortune is smiling on you today. I'm Anne-Marie, your language nurse, and I'm here to make sure you always feel lucky when using English. So, let's take a look at what we will discuss today. What is your perspective on your prospective English studying? How morning in the morning can make it just perfect. How a king, a queen, and a full deck of cards will help strengthen your English if you have a poker face. Where the word limey originates from, why it was used to describe English sailors. All this will be explained in just a few seconds. Drink this and let my language potion take effect on your speech. Let's take a big dose of knowledge. Do you often confuse words that look or sound similar? Are you having trouble figuring out which word to use? Well, today I've got some great medicine to help you clear up all the confusion. Open up and take a big gulp. Our first words today are perspective and prospective. The first one, perspective, is a noun which can have several meanings. Firstly, the word means somebody's point of view. Microbes. From my perspective, it's important to learn the Chinese language. This is a good example. The second meaning is a method of depicting things on the surface and reflecting their location in space. For example, the architect uses interesting perspective. Got it? Okay. The word prospective is an adjective which relates to future expectations for something. The prospective outcome for your therapy session is an excellent knowledge of English. Is everything clear? In this case, let's go ahead. The second pair of words is very similar. They sound exactly the same, but luckily are spelled differently. These are morning and morning. The first one we all know. Morning is that beautiful time when the sun comes up and we get ready to start our day. For example, it is easy to memorize new English words in the morning. But what is morning? It's also a noun, but it refers to the expression of deep sadness that is shown after the loss of a beloved one. For example, in many cultures, women wear black while in mourning. Did you get it? Okay, so on my part, I hope you are filled with great prospective plans in the mornings. What should we play, huh? A little 5-card stud maybe, or some Texas Hold'em. Or perhaps, for the younger patients, Crazy Eights? Well, whatever your card game of choice is, today you're going to be ready for any situation with some idioms about playing cards. And I've got some great tips for good luck. Okay, let's get started. The first tip is that you want to remember to always play with a full deck. If they say that somebody is not playing with a full deck, it means that he is not that smart. For example, this guy is not playing with a full deck. He does such silly things. So make sure you've always got all the cards before you begin. All right, tip number 2. While playing cards, don't forget to have a poker face. The word poker face means that your face lacks any expression, as the face of an expert poker player. A good poker player has to have a poker face. That way, you can never tell what he has on his mind. For example, she maintained her poker face even after she heard the news. Next, remember to play your cards right. This is a very important phrase, meaning to make the best of your opportunities. If I play my cards right with my job, I'll be the boss in no time. Okay, you've got your poker face, and now you know how to play your cards right. Just make sure you are playing with a full deck, and everything's gonna be just perfect. I'm more than sure that at least once in your life you've eaten limes, this small green fruit with a sour taste. But have you ever heard people called limeys? No? Okay, sit down, relax, and get ready to listen to an interesting story. Limey is an old American and Canadian slang nickname for the British, originally referred to British sailors. In the 17th and 18th centuries, sailors suffered terribly from scurvy. It's a condition that's caused by a lack of vitamin C, which comes mainly from fresh fruits and vegetables. These foods aren't easy to come by when you're at sea for months. So, the Royal Navy introduced lemon juice into the diet of the British sailors to prevent this terrible disease. Then, limes replaced lemons, and they were used because they were more available from Britain's own Caribbean colonies. Ha. I just love how sour these fruits are. So, however, lemon juice was reintroduced after scurvy became a problem again. It turned out that the lime juice contained less vitamin C than the lemon juice. Yeah, definitely doesn't have as much vitamin C as this one. Interesting, huh? After some time, the term eventually lost its original context and was applied to all British. But be careful, nowadays the word has a negative connotation and is therefore not considered a polite word to use towards the British, just as Yankee is to Americans. Remember to always be polite. Your session is over, and I feel just great after all that useful information. I think you do too, but let's have a quick checkup just to be sure. Let's see. You now have a complete understanding of the words perspective and prospective, as well as morning and morning. Just great. Let's see. Aha! You'll be a card champ with all those idioms, like to play your cards right, poker face, and to play with a full deck. Super. And last, now you know everything about this strange but interesting nickname of the British limey. Excellent. You are well on your way to healthy English. My medicines have helped, but remember they are not a panacea, but emergency care only. Keep studying and you'll be a master in no time. This was Anne-Marie and you watched Say It Right. May your English be clean and healthy. Правильно было, но я чуть-чуть пересделала. Хорошо. The word prospective. Не прикольно. Let's go ahead.
Что там, Юля? Вы там это, типа...
Taste.
Давайте снова.
Потому что я не знала, что ты хотела, и вот типа смотрела, что ты типа делаешь, но... These warnings.
Молодцы.